Swing damage is the blessing this time around. That's a protein shake at the store? That's pretty good. We can start getting some damage up or some gold up, or we can get some more food increase. Oh, it's 6k. That offers you an extra blessing at the altar, which is not bad. It makes the shops in the dungeon bigger. Like, so you have more to choose from. Upgrading the bag can pay off pretty quickly, yeah. So that's an extra 5%. Range damage. Seems like a good deal. We miss out on a potion, but we get to use our stuff. Higher crit chance? Or adventurers? Let's go with higher crit chance. Am I losing internet again? Please no. Fangs and claws? Yeah, they're good, hey? No blessings left. Such a crappy potion. And I could... This is like such a dangerous type of game. Like it is... This is the worst one more... Just one more game. We'll just have one more game. Oh, we're not rat friends anymore. Like so many times I sat down like, oh, you know what, I'll just squeeze in a couple games. You know, half an hour each. 3 hours later, I'm like, oh, I'm still playing. Just one more game. Just one more game. Oh yeah, we got. Oh, I didn't. There's a second page on our relics. We'll get to get a relic each run. We'll craft, do some crafting, craft all the things except the golden apple because I hate it. Man, I really liked being the Rat King. Now they want to hug me with their claws. Oh yeah, you only craft one thing at a time. If you craft a second one, it does craft, but a pilfer comes and steals it. It does add it to the relic pool, but you miss out on a free relic for that. Well, you still have the one that first one you had, but you don't get the second one. If there's a shrine in the next room, we might just get that one. I don't know. Well, it depends what's in the shrine. You can just get that one. I'll take the food one instead. Still no key though. Key. Missing relics feels so bad. Why did it say curse? Because you get a curse. That's what the payment for it is. So we've got a curse, and it's a random curse. Bye bye. I have a feeling this is going to be one of those runs where we don't get a key until like way too late. And we'll be so weak from not having any relics that it'll ruin all the other good stuff we're doing. Oh, he sniped me. Bastard. Jack. Key? The relic transmute, so we can get galoshes from something useless. Let's go to the enemies first, and then we can worry about Bobo. Bobo. No, get away from that key. Dang it, Bobo. Oh. Shoes. Swing damage, throw damage, max HP. Oh, is that a blessing? Recipe discovered. Transmute in a bottle. I haven't... Oh, I know what it does, but my character hasn't learnt it. Possibly tried to cook that. But... sometimes the fire, if you get a fire buff, it destroys the food because it's taking extra damage from it. Was there anything in the shop that we might have taken? Cool. Maybe. Well, the thing is though, if you travel to the... Like if you skip the gold mines and go straight down to halls, I think it is if you just want to farm, like just farm gold and not play, I think that might be quicker. Right? Because you can just go down there. The problem is you have no relics, so it's going to be a lot harder to kill stuff down there. But yeah, if the plan is just to go down there, get some quick gold and die and come back, you could get some. Oh. I mean, I've definitely farmed things in video games before, but I don't know, this game just feels fun enough where you don't... Farming it sort of... You know, you can just enjoy the game and get there. That's a meal ticket. Free food at the store. And that one you can cook if you've got a fire buff. Whereas you can't cook the food you buy from the store normally. Sure. Oh, there's a secret over there as well. Boom. Hey, we got that's a blessing book. Rare blessing, dynamism. That's a bounce. That adds 1 bounce for each rank of it. You get 1 bounce off your throw. It's like build your own guidance. Oh, is there spikes under that grass? Oh, I didn't see that. Oh, Panz, that's it. We've already been in that one. That might be considered a waste of a bomb. You know, just maybe if... Remove this curse. Our flask, too. Duplicates all basic items. Bombs, keys, and I think stakes are counted in that. Not 100%. Because there is one that specifically removes... duplicates food. Food doesn't count as a basic item. It's funny because there's a potion, the yellow potion, that says contains basic items, and it gives you a bomb, a key, and a piece of steak. Discover more treasure rooms. Adventurer's Whip. Used to do something different. Now it's the same as Adventurer's Hat. So we have 2 relics that do the same thing, but are different. A freeloader draft. It'll give you one item for free at the store. Oh, that was a big one too. Jerks. Put bomb on the altar. No, I haven't. Come on. That's a freeloader draft there. Okay, Bobo. Break some rocks for me. Come on. Oh, no secret there. Oh, they're not standing on spikes. You try and bomb everything. Well, you gotta have bombs though. Like, I always break pretty much every breakable. Because that one time... that one time... I need to find a key. Did that other priest fall in the water? Or the hole? The water. Oh man, we've got gold. Get him. Oh. 3 hits. Jerk. Is there anything new with Deck of Ashes happening, Hedwig? Community patch? What did that do? Still need a key. Still need key. If we find a room with 2 keys or a key, I wonder if key ring counts as basic. We use the juke potion. Just let that fish sit there. Take your time, Panz. Do anything dumb, Panz. All the time in the world. Oh, okay. Let's lose gold on death so it doesn't hurt us while we're in here. However, we still need a key. I've got no bombs either. Man. Some runs you just pour, right? Come on, key. Key. There was a room we can get to. Okay, cool. We kind of want to get that. Okay. That was a good trade, but no, blessing is for this run, the whole run. So I mean, temporary on the fact that yeah, you don't get it forever. But what's the best words we have for that? Like, it's not permanent either. Like when you start the next peasant. It's only potions that have a timer. That's gonna overheal, so I'll leave it there. Look at all the needs key things. That potion removes blessing and curse. Not so good. That gives you a curse. Frickin' pilfers. Like a relic. Yeah, so they're only used for one life, but there's potions are only good for like a minute. The only thing that are permanent are these stats here. So when you buy these upgrades, like max health, although that can change in a dungeon, swing damage, throw damage, bomb damage, gold integrity, and also, but it doesn't just give you a number, is your throw range. And these items that you buy upstairs. So anything on this side's permanent, like completely permanent. Relics, you get to keep for until you die. Blessings and curses, they can be altered with potions and temples and stuff. But then potions themselves, there are some that are, yeah, they've got a temporary time that they work for. Footmen sometimes get stuck in some spots. If you're an aspiring footman, I wouldn't recommend doing that. It makes it a lot easier for peasants to kill you. I think there's a room I missed too. You're welcome, Kisenchi. You found nothing. It's up the top, underneath your health. If you're not sure what that one does, you can look it up in the book, and then just mouse over it. Or if you're using a controller, just move the highlighter over it. Yeah, we've got two. We've got the salt shaker. We've also got two food blessings. So it just shows why, like, that's why I like the food blessings, because when we, like, if we see an altar and remove this curse, it's going to cost us about 100 health, but we're going to get that back pretty quickly now. The worst curse you can get when you're doing that strategy is a max health down, because when you remove that curse, you don't get an increase. Your max health goes up, but your current stays where it was brought down to. Ah, fly. You got popped. Key. I've got a Logitech, but I think it's the Xbox configuration. With the no, PlayStation configuration, but I've got the X mode switched so that I can use the D-pad. Ridiculously short on keys this run. I won't be able to do anything like that. Swaps our bombs with our keys. 0 is still 0 though. Remember when we were the Rat King? I like being the Rat King. Oh, poisons. I was full health. I probably should have just stood and tanked something. Whoa, using a bomb on a secret? Maybe. We'll go check the other rooms first. Okay, there's our curse removal. 75's not too bad. We should be able to get that back pretty quickly with some steak. And there is also the store as well. Oh, I think I've just worked out something with those bats. Looks like if you run past them and then you just run around them and they'll fire in the wrong direction. They are changing the map to have a couple other modes. Buy a bomb, buy the key swap, or swap and then buy so I have a bomb. I want the keys. Let's do it this way. And then we'll use the bomb on the secret room. Yeah, things do get more expensive. We'd come in here first, we'd have extra keys. I'm okay with that. Yeah, holding popcorn for keys. I think in hindsight what I should have done there was taken the bomb to the bomb room, and not because we saw there was bombs there, but because we get the same amount of keys at the end anyway, but we get to see the secret room first. And I could have gone to the shop and ended up with a few extra keys. I don't know if there's a guaranteed secret room in every level, but you tend to find a lot. If we can light up all these braziers, we get thing. But the bombs will destroy those, so we would have to be very good with our bombs. And we don't have enough to be mucking around with them. Okay, take this one slow. Sweet. Nice work, idiot. Easy Panz. Turns out he just didn't want to fall in the water or in the hole. When Bobo finds it. So some secret rooms you can see straight away. Other secret rooms only go off, like only show a visual if you drop a bomb somewhere else in the room. Holy crap. Hurts. That's a... Okay, this potion here, you take your next heal, your next damage is a heal. It can be amazing. I used it yesterday to pray at an altar, and instead of taking 100 damage to remove a curse, we got healed for 100 to remove the curse. Almost don't know if I want to take galoshes. I used to really like galoshes, and now I'm like, Guidance is amazing, yep. Wait till you get gust. Hey Sparkle Crush buddy, how you doing, man? Yeah, we might cook the food. You get 50% more from it. Probably not. But it doesn't look like we're going to be able to find a way to cook it. Nice and easy. Jumping out of the oil sometimes can be really good, but some of the rooms where you're leaving the puddle, it's not. It can be really bad. If you've already got flame relics, then it's definitely bad. The fact that Salamander's tail is so strong. Okay. What's that going to cost us? Oh, it's got the food one though. Although we've already got 2 food. We didn't leave anything anywhere else, did we? Is it here? I can't remember where we were now. That's that one. The chest is in... Yeah, I'm gonna get the potion. I need to buy the potion first in case its shops cost more. I need to not take damage along the way. That's amazing. I think our curse was brittle as well, wasn't it? That'll give me another curse. I don't want another curse right now. So we actually got more healing from it. So when I'm taking a curse, I want to know, like, this is just me personally, I want to know what the reward is for it. Whereas, so you could get a random reward and a bad curse. And that's your worst scenario. Whereas if you know what the reward is, you know, you're only rolling the dice on the curse. But you get to keep that reward for the rest of the run. Whereas if you get a crappy reward, you get to keep that crappy reward for the rest of the run. Big spoders. Big blobs? Big blobs are great. They turn into little blobs when you kill them. There's two gold nodes on that top wall. We'll come back and get that later. That fish is going to give us so much. Trobo, Nobo. Oh, if he destroys that chest, we get the curse. Oh man. punished us. Wow, he did a ton of damage there. Just kept knocking us back into the wall. We're in trouble. Chat. You premature effing again? Oh, leftovers. Food and chests. Zanza. Not cool, dude. Not cool. We might have to see if we can work out a way to make that potion do its thing. Hey, Lunchbox Intruder, how you doing, man? Whoa. Oh, there's some food. We need this to be a shrine. Oh, we left food at the start too, didn't we? This has to be a bit of story, right? No, feels bad. Feels good. Is it worth a key? I don't think it's worth a key. Okay, so there's nothing there we want, but we could go buy that potion and do the exact same thing and just heal off this. Or, what was the penance? Was it 75? You can turn off picking up food? How do you do that? It's 125. So that'll put us on like 150 in the options. Food consumed at full health. Oh, there it is. Interesting. That's really good when you're full health, but there's food there. How does that go when you're like missing 10 hit points? Okay, so there's one fish. Now the fish is going to be worth what, 60? And was there anything else in the store? Yeah, it'll still consume it, yeah. It's probably worth turning it off at full, though. It's definitely worth turning it off at full. Is it worth... So we'll go down to like 150 and we'll heal back up to like 210. Is 450 gold worth 100 hit points? Yeah, I think it's a worthwhile option to have on, right? There's no downside to having that turned on. I don't think that whole transaction was... Well, that's a hindsight. We weren't going to know that we'd get food out of that chest. I'm okay with how that worked out, though. You got to look at the fact that buying a steak from a shop now costs us 150, so it's 300, and that's going to be worth about mid-80s health. So it's probably a little overpriced, but not so much that we'd complain. Those assassins? Is he still around? He is. He's dead. Dude. Okay, just gotta kill the gargoyle. Deal more swing damage at high health. Yeah, all that work for that health and it's just gone. Some rooms just rip and other rooms are just... you know, feel easy. Okay, so he's summoning red fuckers. He's just so brutal. Okay. Yeah, if I didn't, I'd likely be dead. That's true. Go away with skeleton. I've got mirror. If you don't break the red skull head, they come back. Yeah, so with the reflect projectiles, I found the easiest way to do it is not to hit them as they're coming into you, like normally you would in any bat and ball sport. But if you hit it as it's going past you, you just reflect it back anyway. So or you can be on top of it or above it, not have it coming directly at you. Remember when we were starved for keys? I remember. Oh. A second. Pilfers push the buttons, which is probably a fair mechanic, but it sucks. You know? So many keys. Random healing potion. Wait. That's fine. I was thinking about using the duplicate one. I probably should have. You can upgrade to have 2 potions, which is really good if you have that one with a protein shake. But I think I'm going to take the random healing. I wonder what's my chances of having more than 60? More than 60 seems high. I should have definitely used the potion on the fish then. One fish is better than leaving a potion behind, right? Oh, I don't know about that. Should we tempt ourselves? There's a food one there. Gargoyles and bats. Okay, I've worked out something with the bat, which is I think is really helping. It doesn't help if there are multiple of them. Wasn't too bad. Health is okay. We're not playing that game. No. Deal with the spiders first and then knock out the gargoyles. Yeah? Have them knock out the spiders for us. It takes 15 hit points off you, and then you've got a chance of getting like a key, a bomb, a potion. Food sometimes. So if you've got a relic set up with a lot of healing and sustainability, it can be pretty fun and sometimes even worthwhile. If you have high health and no keys and you're looking for relics. 80-point heal. Okay. Yeah, Skull is the most you get out of it. So you need to be able to have enough hit points to like have an investment. Like I had Gold Tooth once, which gives you 1 health every time you pick up a piece of gold. Doesn't matter what size it is, you get 1 health back. And it was in a room that had like 4 rock mines and 2 things on the top walls. So I was able to like pull the lever a couple times and go heal back again and pull the lever some more. And I had really good food sustain like this. And so I dropped a piece of fish and I got like 60 plus health from it. I could also cook my food in that one as well. So it helped out a lot. And I walked away with it like on probably middling health, but I had half a dozen keys and bombs and some other things. It was interesting. Axe Thrower's Pendant, deal more throw damage at low health. Provided I don't do anything dumb, which, you know, needless to say, could happen. We should walk out of this room without losing health. We really should. How you doing, Paul? That would have been a good room to do. You seem to be full health again, though. Ah, it's got me. Oh, okay. Okay, I didn't know that's what had happened. 3 of them got me, and then we just picked up a curse. Okay, I have to remember that. If 3 of them get you, get a curse. I'll have to check out what that curse is too. I don't recognize it. It looks like throw distance. Deal less throw damage. That sucks. So now we have to remove a curse without a benefit from somewhere. Freaking throwbow, man. I've seen him also pick up pilfers and throw them at you. Heaps of keys now. Might come back and get that health. That mirror is pretty good. I like it. Hey. Well, I was going to go get that food, but I think I'll just stick with what I got now. I'll get the food in a sec. pretty good run going. Relics aren't that strong, but they just seem to be doing just enough. Okay, so the skeletons down here, when you peep them, sometimes they become a skeleton again. I think he's throwing his bone, and the bone's spawning just above him, and it's hitting the wall there. Okay. More stuff at the shops. We haven't rescued one of the doggos yet. Really upset. Spiders. Okay, so this is a room of death, which can be really cool if you've got something, one of the relics, like the mushroom, that gives you max HP when you kill enemies, because you can get a lot of max HP in this room. I'm going to leave that fishy. No, I'm going to eat this fishy. But we've got no reason to kill those spiders, so we might just leave them sleeping. Back to the store and buy that buy that steak now. Man, I can't believe I picked up that curse in that room. No reward either. Giving it away. Holes 4. Oh man. I don't know, guys. I don't think we've really got the relics for this. Is there any way of returning to the main floor to the blacksmith? Yeah, you die. We've got such an average set of relics. Okay, so I know what's happening in the fight, so I'll explain it now so you guys can be doing with me. Grimad, I love it, man. I've been playing it for a few weeks. The devs gave me early access, they wanted my opinion. And, you know, it is probably for me, right now, my way in front is my game of the year. Yeah, we have no other option but to go here for the third boss. Impish Key Bomb's pretty good. So there'll be 4 of these braziers in the room, set out sort of like if one's there, then the next one's going to be down here, and the next one's going to be over here, but they're much further spaced apart. Give me back my frames, internet. The boss puts them out and takes less damage. Takes 25% less damage for each one that's put out, to the point that it becomes invulnerable if they're all out. We need to relight them with our axe. I don't know if we can do it without the salamander's tail. I'm assuming we can, otherwise and you can just go up and hit it as well. So you'll see me running around putting the fires back on. But the relics we have are really, really ordinary. Let's go. Third boss, well, prior to early access launch, it was the final available boss. Man. He's already putting out the fires, and we've got no way of putting the fires back on. So I don't know what we'll do here. With a salamander's tail, you just throw your axe over it. Oh, she's lighting it back up again. Man, that thing keeps getting me every time. I have to go for some, okay. We're doing almost no damage here, and I'm taking it with the punch. It doesn't do anything. Probably could just charge these. Oh, they're empowered? Come on. Oh, we're on fire. Not good, not good. Curse. Oh, wait. 15 health. Let's go. 0 damage. I shouldn't have tried to hit it back. Oh, what a run. That was the worst set of relics as well, too. Did it alright. You can jump around them, yeah, away from the, over the portal things. What a run. Oh, the homing missiles relight the pillars, did they? That's a good. I didn't pick up on that. Thanks, Hedwig. Okay, we've got a fair bit of gold though. We prepare for next time. Man, pretty close to like extra food is nice. That'll give us, when we get that, that'll give us a double stack. We started with the buff down here. We're starting with a plus food next time. What's up, Zanza? Nah, Shadowwood got me in the end. Tough fight. Oh, that's right, I got a blessing paper. Add bounce to your pickaxe. It's an okay one. I probably wouldn't get this from the shrine because I like the food ones, but it's pretty good. I'm still going to learn it though. Yeah, so it'll hit a second target. So it's kind of like, what's the thing? Kind of like guidance. Increase health and damage. Yeah, sure, why not? Let's get really buffed for the next one. But the next one's not today. We go for more gold, or we go for more damage? Throw damage is probably starting to get more important. Hudsky, thank you so much for the Twitch Prime. Welcome. Damage and range is really good. Wish we could get both of those. You don't think you oh, you can only get one craft per run. Man, why can't there be keys? I almost want to get those now. Oh, you know what we can do? 2 potion bottles. Throw damage. Throw range. Yeah, you have to buy the extra potion slot. Let's go the extra range. No, that's permanent. All the stuff you do up here is permanent. With apart from these items here, because they're just items for the next run. And the blessings we got down here, they're only for the run we would be about to do next. The explorer's hat. Oh, it doesn't say on that one. I think it's the same as the whip. The whip used to be different. Discover more secret rooms. There's 600 gold. I don't like taking money back into the thing, but I'm not going to get a potion. I don't think we can spend it anywhere. Oh, it's one of these. It's 900, 750, just short. We haven't found... there's a guy down here we need to find. And we haven't found the dogs either. Missing puppas. Hey, Essentially Cereal, how you doing, man? I'm good, I'm good. Transmute in a bottle. Add transmutes to the room. I don't know what that does. I really like the Celts potion's pretty ordinary. Could probably have a look at that next time. Yeah, let's take that one for it. We'll see what that does next time tomorrow. Unfortunately, I really want to go again, but I have